So I often get asked a lot, what's the best indoor security cameras to invest in? And my answers are always the same. You can't go wrong with a Wyze Cam. It's just an excellent product. This one is the version 3, and it supports some great features, but most importantly, it's only $35, and that's a very hard price to beat. You're definitely not going to find something like this for this price. Now, I'm not saying Wyze is perfect, because they're far from perfect. I bought the Wyze headphones couple of months back and actually reviewed it. It was a really good earphone, but within 5-6 months of using it, the headband actually cracked, so it's no longer usable. I did try to repair it, but that headband just I can't fix it, man. It's just broken. It sucks because the headphones work perfectly. They still pair, they still sound great, but you can't put it over your head, and obviously you can't use it. But yeah, like I said, it's still working. I should have contacted Wyze and let them know, because had I contacted them when the headphone was still in its warranty period, 100% no doubt they would have taken care of me. And the reason why I know they would have taken care of me is because my Wyze floodlight that I actually reviewed earlier in the year of 2022, they actually broke recently. About a month now they've been broken. They just stopped connecting to my Wi-Fi network. I wasn't able to reset the floodlights and have it reconnect to my phone. The speaker was shot, so I couldn't even hear like the voice prompts like scan QR code. Nothing worked. It was just out of whack. After spending about 3-4 days talking to Wyze support, within a week after our last conversation, this showed up in the mail. Obviously, I knew it was coming. They told me they were going to send me a replacement. But this thing was brand new. It was in the box, brand new. All they asked was that I send back the broken one. And I did exactly that. I took this new one out of the box and I put the old one in the box and shipped it back to them. I haven't installed it back yet because we're in the process of selling the house. So I'm not giving this to any future buyers. But it doesn't end there. Not only did they give me a brand new floodlight, they also threw this in the box as if to say like, hey, sorry for your troubles, take a Wyze Cam version 3 on us. Really cool of them. I really appreciated that. So without a doubt, they would have taken care of me had I contacted them about the headphones. So I'm not going to count it against them or tell you that they're a terrible company to work with, because they have excellent customer service. And one thing I do when testing out customer service for you guys is I specifically do not let them know that I am a YouTuber, a vlogger. So they treat me as if they would treat you. So you're probably wondering, why the hell do I have all these Wyze products? Got 3 Wyze Cam, the Wyze Doorbell, 3 Wyze SD micro SD cards, and a Wyze Cam Plus. I think it's for 3 months. Yeah, 3 months prepaid card. There is an elder couple that reached out to me. They're having issues with someone that's helping out inside the house, a maid nurse. I didn't get into specifics, but they pretty much said that they're having issues with this person. So they would like me to recommend cameras to install throughout their house. They also asked me to install, which is another service I do for a lot of people. And that's another reason why I love the Wyze Cams. These cams by far are the easiest thing to set up. So what are some of the things I love about this camera? Well, it's got 1080p full HD recording. It's IP65 rating, weather resistance. It has two-way audio, 24/7 loop recording. You also have time-lapse recording. You have free cloud storage for 12-second videos. You have event recording with motion and sound detection, with or without push notification on your preference. Person detection, which requires Cam Plus. Full-length motion recording, which also requires Cam Plus. And then it also has color night vision, which just means it performs very well in low light scenarios. And in those scenarios where the light is just too low, you also have the classic infrared to help you out in that scenario. So this cam's got everything, man. Oh, and also it has alarms, so you can enable alarm sounds. If you see something that's suspicious and you want to scare off the person, you can turn on the alarm sound and let it just play. It's not really loud, but loud enough to scare some people. So my suggestion to this elderly couple, they wanted 3 cameras, so I recommended the Cam version 3. And then they wanted, honestly don't know what the doorbell's for, they just asked for it. And you know, I told them about the Wyze Doorbell. And then of course you need some SD cards for the local storage on the version 3 Wyze Cam. So I recommended 32 gig Wyze SD cards. You don't have to go with the Wyze branded SD cards. You could go with SanDisk, Samsung. But you know, for the sake of simplicity for these elderly folks, I went with this. So I can guarantee that it works when I install it or after I install it. And then the Cam Plus came with the doorbell, I believe. One of the products, I believe. All of these things together cost $260. That is crazy cheap. I have the Nest doorbell and I paid $160 just for the Nest doorbell. For the Nest Cam, the first generation, the one that recorded at 1080p, which is comparable to this Wyze Cam. That old first generation Nest Cam is $149. So even though this is a first generation model, it's old, and I don't even think they make it anymore, it's still expensive. It's still more than double the price of this Wyze Cam version 3. What?
You should want for others what you want for yourself.
You obviously don't know what you talked about. Let me show you something. Bam, 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 bam. As you can see, I put my money where my mouth is. I've been using the Wyze Cam version 2 for 2 years. We really wasn't with the camera itself, but it was with the app. The app was a little bit buggy and there was a huge delay. I timed the delay at one point being as long as 30 seconds. There's still a delay, but they've gotten a lot better. That's only when using live view. When it comes to actually pulling up recordings on the local storage, this thing and the version 3 have really let us down. The footage that we're looking for, like whether it be the cat doing something funny or the kids getting into a fight and trying to find out who started it, these have been excellent in pinpointing the exact footage you need and playing it back, saving it to your phone, sharing it. Yeah, when it comes to pulling up your recorded footage on the local storage, never let us down. The version 2 and the version 3. I mean, like, you know, more expensive cameras, they do exactly the same thing. They might have better resolution, more features, but I mean, for what you're paying for the Wyze 3, you're pretty much getting the same thing, if not more. With all that out of the way, let's hit the road and visit our clients and start setting up these cameras.
Watch this thing. I find this thing here. Somebody must have dropped it. Let me show you.
This? This is a camera.
Yeah, no, I find them in here.
Arlo. Yeah, it's an outdoor security camera.
Oh, this thing. What's this thing?
ADT. So this is from the old house? They have their own control panel.
Oh,
yeah.
The control panel was on the wall and I want to take it out. I want the white thing like the base.
That control panel works.
Yeah, because it was hooked up with the wire.
So where exactly are you looking to put cameras?
Yeah, no,
None here.
No, no, not here. This command in night.
Oh, so
This one on the front. That's it.
so you just want one inside. You want all three installed inside.
Two meeting she wants. One in the bedroom,
One in the bedroom
one
and
sorry,
two outside.
kitchen, and one outside. She's only like that. The one should be some big one like this.
So where's the other half?
Which other half?
The other half of the tree.
Look at that here.
Oh, you bought the house with it?
Yes. So this one split this way.
What is this, mango?
No, avocado.
Oh, so part of your tree you had to throw away.
No, we give it away. The avocado.
okay.
You don't throw away. People glad for it around here. What? The people that you foot to foot.
I don't see any avocado in here.
I'll show you just now. Over.
You sure that's safe?
My cousin put them so.
After everything was installed and set up, the only thing I had an issue with was that stupid prepaid Wyze Cam Plus 3-month thing. Completely stupid. Did not like it at all. So basically, when I went into my client's account to add the prepaid card, it allows me to add it, but then it asked me to input a reoccurring payment. So it basically wanted a credit card that it can charge every so often. Didn't want to take their credit card and add it because they would forget and then start being billed for Cam Plus, which I don't think they really care to have. So there was no way around that. You had to put a recurring payment, otherwise you couldn't use a prepaid card. Thumbs down, Wyze. Really shady tactic. You know, I gave you a lot of praise, but I have to call you out on your BS. Get rid of it. If I'm buying a prepaid card and I'm going to put it to my account, why do you need me to add my own personal credit card as a recurring payment? No, I'm sorry, that's shady. Call it like I see it. But anyways, this has been a monster review. As always, thanks for watching. Hasta luego, muchachos.